In today's world, a phone has become more than just a phone, but rather an entertainment device, which means that each new year phones are being launched into the phone market, which brings new upgrades in hardware and also a camera. In today's video, I'm going to be determining if the Galaxy S9 Plus or the S9 is still worth it in 2020. So starting off with the hardware. This Galaxy S9 comes with 64GB, which is still more than budget phones that are equipped with 32GB, leaving it tied with the middle-class phones such as the Google Pixel or the OnePlus series. Now, to say that this was the highest memory package there was for the S9 would be fake, because the Galaxy S9 came in 3 different memory options available, which was the 64GB version, which I now have, the 128GB, and the 256GB option, which would really bump it up to a higher class smartphones of today's world. And it's just super duper cool. This one comes with a 6.2-inch display, which is an 18:9 ratio, Super AMOLED display, which gives a good look, and the colors on this display look vibrant, but not quite to the level of new smartphones. But to a naked eye, the notice is just noticeable. One cool thing that you are actually able to do is that you are actually able to change the colors of the display, which is a very useful thing in my opinion, because, you get to choose the colors that you want to see on your phone and what you want to increase. So, the sensitivity on this one is amazing, which is what makes it so great for gaming. It's Qualcomm SDM845 Snapdragon 845 chipset with an octa-core CPU and also an amazing Adreno 630 GPU, gives this phone power and still puts it above some budget phones, and many even the middle-end phones. But those specs don't quite get it to the high-end phones. What does help is its blazing 6GB of RAM. Now, comparing it to the new iPhone 11 with 4GB of RAM, of course, the S9 would win. And even though I'm just playing Minecraft, it still beats the point that this is good for gaming. So, moving on to our camera. Personally, in the time that I had the S9, I liked its photos. This one has 2 main cameras on the back, 12 megapixels each, giving it 24 total megapixels. Now, video recordings you have seen, it does have stereo sound recording, which is what makes it good for you. Like actual videos. Now, moving on to the selfie cameras on the front, there are 2 selfies, 8 megapixels and also 2 megapixels, which is used as an iris scanner camera. So personally, I love the photos. This does have stereo and a 3.5 cable, for your headphones. Some common stuff that I have that is not new is actually Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but there are some cool things that makes this new, such as a USB connectivity and its fast charging. So moving on to features, this phone has an iris scanner, fingerprint, and accelerometer, gyro, heart, and proximity. As mentioned in the previous video, this phone comes with Samsung DeX, also in Bixby. Okay, so one last thing before I say my final thoughts. So this phone is actually still continuing to receive updates. So the OS on this phone is in Android 8.0 Oreo, but it's upgradable to Android 10.01 UI 2.0, which is the newest. So with that I said, I think that S9 is still worth buying in 2020, especially with their price drop. So you can get a phone like this one with 64GB for $400 on Amazon, or a phone with more memory for $600, so definitely better than its original price. And also, if you're a music person, this phone literally has innovation from AKG, which is a Samsung owned sound company, so I would definitely consider buying this phone.